From the outside, Marcus and Alana were everything people admired. They were the couple friends pointed to and said, "That's what love should look like." Their relationship appeared effortless, full of laughter, warmth, and visible affection. Whether online or in person, they looked perfectly aligned, as though they had discovered something rare and unbreakable. No one questioned them. No one suspected a thing. Marcus and Alana met through mutual friends at a casual gathering. There was no dramatic first encounter, just an easy conversation that lasted longer than expected. Marcus was charming and confident, with a way of speaking that made people feel valued. Alana was thoughtful and grounded, the kind of person who listened carefully and spoke with intention. Their connection deepened quickly. Within weeks, they were spending most of their time together. By the third month, friends barely saw one without the other. Their relationship moved fast, but it didn't feel reckless. It felt intentional. Marcus spoke about the future with certainty. Alana believed in his vision, and so did everyone else. As time passed, their lives merged seamlessly. They attended events together, traveled on short trips, and shared moments that seemed genuine rather than staged. Their social media presence reflected stability, not desperation. Soft smiles, relaxed photos, quiet happiness. People admired them because they didn't try too hard. They simply looked right. Friends noticed how Marcus was always protective of Alana, how attentive he seemed. Alana, in turn, spoke about Marcus as her safe place, someone who understood her deeply. But what people didn't see were the subtle changes happening behind closed doors. The shift didn't happen overnight. Marcus began having mood swings, some days affectionate and present, other days distant and irritable. When Alana asked what was wrong, he blamed work stress or exhaustion. She believed him. Everyone has bad days. Then came the phone. Marcus became unusually guarded with it. He kept it face down. He took calls in other rooms. He stepped outside to respond to messages. Alana noticed, but she didn't accuse him. She didn't want to become suspicious without reason. She trusted him. Love, she believed, required patience. The disagreements started quietly. They argued about time, about communication, about why Marcus seemed unavailable when she needed him most. The fights were controlled, no shouting, no insults, but they left Alana feeling unsettled. Marcus hated being questioned. When Alana pressed for clarity, he accused her of doubting him. "You don't trust me?" he asked once. The question ended the conversation. Alana apologized, but the doubt remained. There is often a moment in tragic stories when intuition speaks before evidence appears. For Alana, it was a feeling she couldn't explain. Marcus began disappearing for hours, with vague explanations that didn't quite line up. His stories shifted slightly each time he told them. When Alana asked follow-up questions, his patience wore thin. Something felt off. She tried to silence the voice in her head, telling herself she was overthinking. Marcus had never given her a reason not to trust him, at least not one she could prove. One night, after Marcus fell asleep on the couch, Alana sat nearby, scrolling through photos of them together, trying to remind herself why she felt safe, why she fell in love. Then Marcus's phone lit up briefly. The message disappeared before she could read it, but she saw the name. It wasn't familiar. Her heart began to race. Alana didn't wake him. She didn't confront him. She simply sat there, staring at the dark screen, realizing that doubt had officially taken root. And once doubt arrives, it never stays quiet. Weeks later, Marcus surprised everyone, including Alana, at a small gathering of friends. He stood up and gave a heartfelt speech about love, destiny, and commitment. He spoke about how Alana changed his life and how certain he was about their future. Then he asked her to take the next step with him. The room erupted in applause. Alana said yes. She smiled, embraced him, and allowed herself to believe that whatever doubts she had were unfounded. The engagement photos spread quickly, drawing admiration and envy from everyone who saw them. To the world, they were unshakable. Privately, the tension only deepened. As wedding plans began, Marcus became increasingly controlling. He wanted access to Alana's schedule, her passwords, her conversations. He framed it as transparency and trust, but his own life remained carefully protected. That imbalance bothered Alana more than she admitted. Marcus dismissed her concerns. He told her she was being sensitive. He reminded her of everything he had done for her. Still, the feeling grew stronger. One night, Marcus stayed out late again. When Alana heard his laptop notification sound from the bedroom, something in her snapped. She told herself she was only looking for reassurance. Instead, she found fragments of a truth she wasn't prepared for. Partially deleted messages, financial records that didn't make sense, names she didn't recognize, conversations that suggested long-term deception. Marcus wasn't just hiding something. He was living another life. When Marcus returned home, Alana said nothing. She watched him move through the apartment, smiling, affectionate, acting as though nothing was wrong. Inside, her world was unraveling. She realized love hadn't protected her. It had blinded her. And Marcus, whether he knew it yet or not, was standing dangerously close to exposure. What Alana didn't know was that Marcus was already afraid. And when fear meets truth, the result is rarely peaceful. By the morning after Alana discovered Marcus's hidden messages, nothing appeared different. The sun rose. Cars passed. Marcus brewed coffee and kissed her forehead before leaving, smiling the same smile that had once made her feel safe. But inside, Alana knew everything had changed. Alana spent the day replaying fragments of what she had seen. The deleted messages, the unexplained transactions, the names she didn't recognize, all suggested deception. It wasn't a small lie or a harmless secret. Marcus had been living another life. Later that evening, while Marcus showered, Alana accessed his phone again. What she found was undeniable. Marcus was involved with another woman, long-term, recent, and intimate. Messages revealed plans, promises, and a life Alana had never known. Even worse, hidden financial records suggested secrecy, manipulation, and control. The pieces fit together. Marcus had constructed a life that existed parallel to the one everyone else believed in. Her hands shook as the truth hit. He hadn't just lied. He had been using her trust. When Marcus emerged from the shower, towel around his waist, Alana waited. His phone lay on the table, open. The moment he saw it, his expression changed. Fear replaced confidence. "Explain," Alana said quietly. He sat calculating, then said only, "You weren't supposed to see that." The argument began, quiet at first, controlled, but tense. Marcus admitted pieces of the truth, deflecting some, minimizing others. He claimed stress, responsibility, and the need to protect her from unnecessary worry. Alana demanded clarity. Who was the other woman? How long had this gone on? Where did the money come from? Marcus's voice sharpened. "You don't understand what you're involved in. If you keep pushing, this ends badly." Alana realized she wasn't arguing with a partner anymore. She was confronting someone desperate. The confrontation escalated. Marcus became agitated, pacing, talking faster, voices rising, warnings hidden beneath calm words. Alana knew she had to protect herself. She packed a small bag and told him she needed space. Marcus said nothing to stop her. His silence, though, spoke volumes. Something inside him feared exposure more than loss. Alana went to a friend's house, recounting everything. By morning, Marcus knew the secret was no longer contained. Marcus called repeatedly. Then he asked to meet. He promised closure, explanations, answers. Alana reluctantly agreed, on the condition that the meeting be brief. Neighbors would later report hearing raised voices, but nothing that sounded violent. Inside the apartment, however, everything unraveled. Marcus confessed details of his double life, the other relationship, the hidden money, the manipulation. He begged for forgiveness, cried, pleaded for understanding. Alana told him she was leaving for good. That's when he snapped. Investigators later pieced together the final moments from evidence and witness accounts. While some details remain unclear, what is known as chilling. A struggle occurred. Emotions ran high, fear, betrayal, rage. Marcus attacked Alana. Whether he intended to silence her or simply stop her from leaving is unknown. Alana resisted. The confrontation became physical. By the time it ended, both were gravely injured. Neighbors finally called police after hearing a crash. When officers arrived, it was too late. Marcus was pronounced dead at the scene. Alana died shortly after being transported to the hospital. The couple everyone envied, gone. News of the deaths shocked the community. Friends refused to believe it. Social media followers mourned in disbelief. Comments filled with heartbreak. How could this happen? They seemed perfect. Investigators uncovered the full extent of Marcus's deception. The second relationship, the hidden financial dealings, and the web of lies that had ensnared both their lives. The other woman came forward, devastated, shocked, and betrayed. The perfect image had shattered completely. What looked like love was revealed as manipulation and control wrapped in charm. 2 lives were lost, families destroyed, a community left questioning how they missed the signs. Marcus's secrets didn't just ruin his future, they erased it. And Alana's trust, once broken, cost her everything. The love everyone envied was never real. It was an illusion, carefully constructed. And when the truth arrived, it collapsed in tragedy. This story is a haunting reminder. Appearances can be deceiving. Not every smile means safety. Not every relationship is love. Some secrets, once revealed, do more than hurt, they destroy. And in this case, the truth didn't just change lives. It ended them.